Hello, good evening, guys. I hope everyone's having an amazing evening. Sorry, I had to fix my camera. I hope you all are having an amazing evening. I wanted to come and share some super exciting news that I have. I have an amazing opportunity that is backed by popular demand. So about 6 months ago, during the middle of the pandemic, I had quite a few people reach out to me with this desire to write a book. Like, they're home, they've been having this desire for a while, but now all of a sudden they felt like they had the time. And so what I started doing around that time was I started to do a weekend intensive for writers, where you literally get access to me, you get the support, you get the coaching, you get the accountability to be able to see your book through. Now, I'll be honest, the first round that I did this, I had no idea what would come of it, right? I just had a passion. I knew I wanted to show up. I knew I wanted to kind of offer what they were asking for, but I did not recognize how powerful it would be. So I worked with 4 women to help them see their book vision to bring it to life, really, to help them see their vision all the way through. And it was mind blowing. Like, I literally cannot stress enough to see these women come with an idea that they were like not fully fleshed out to all the way being done with their manuscript and holding it in their hand. Excuse the children screaming outside. But being able to hold their manuscript in their hand in 2 days. It was unheard of. And it was just so amazing to see their journeys, to see their passion, to see their desires, and to see them show up, right? Because there's a lot of people that talk about their goals, but it's something totally different to show up. Anyways, I say all of that to say that this weekend with these 4 women was so transformational, and I got such great feedback, and I've had so many people ask about it that I decided to open the doors and offer it yet again. So the book writing weekend intensive will be offered on April 10th and April 11th, right? Now, this is a 2-day intensive program. It's not like, not really, I can kind of play around and goof around. No, it's intensive. It's going to require you to show up. It's going to require dedication. It's going to require discipline. It's going to require commitment. But in the long run, it's going to be so worth it. So with this program, the way that it works is it's a virtual program where you're going to get access to me, right? Unlimited access, where you get to ask your questions. I get to literally have my eyes on your manuscript. And what we're doing is we're sharing a document where you're able to put in some things. I can add things. I can add suggestions. I can give you feedback about where to move things around. I can give you insight about where to start with the story. I can give you insight of where to grow with the story. And most importantly, I make the writing process seamless. I think that I hear a lot of times that when it comes to writing, it feels a lot like word vomit, right? You just throw all this word on paper and it doesn't make sense. Or it feels like you're congested and it's like you have all these ideas in your head, but you just can't get them into paper. I help you to make the writing process possible. I help you to take what's in here and get it on a paper in a way that's going to magnetize and draw your audience to you and inspire them to want to take that next step with you, to buy that book, to move forward, to just tell everyone about how amazing it is, right? And so this is why I'm so passionate about it, because the truth is there's books written every single day, right? But all these books written with the right intentions. And I want to be able to teach you the tools that you need to write a powerful book, the tools that you need to write a book without the overwhelm or without the frustration. And I want to teach you the tools that you need to bring your book vision to life. So here's the thing. I won't talk your guys' head off because y'all know I can talk about book writing all day. If you have had a desire to write a book, it's been on your heart, it's been on your mind. One thing that I know is if there is a purpose or a vision in your life and it keeps coming up, it's there for a reason, right? It's not there by accident. And it's not a coincidence that you're listening to me talk about this today. And so if you feel led, if you feel like, yes, it will be amazing to have that extra accountability, to have that extra coaching, to have that extra support, to have those extra set of eyes on my book, to have access to someone who's been in your shoes before, then this is where you need to be. So what I'm going to tell you is I'm only calling in 2 women, okay? And the reason, because it's so intensive and I want to be able to dive deep with your manuscript. I want to be able to give you that feedback, and I want you to be able to hold your manuscript in your hand in 2 days. 2 days. I'm calling in 2 women, all right? If you feel like your name is on one of those spots and you're like, yes, I've been sitting on this book idea for far too long. I'm done talking, hoping, and wishing and waiting. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I'm ready to take action. Then you need to DM me, okay? I promise you these spots will go fast, because I had people asking about it over the last several months, But I wanted to make sure to extend this opportunity because it's not something that I offer all the time at all. But I know here we are pushing up on like, a third of the year, almost halfway through the year. And there are people that have these visions that you talked about your book in the beginning of January. And here we are 2 months in and it's still talk. It's time to take action. If you want something different, you got to do something different. Okay. Here's a question, right? So a lot of people will ask me, what about investing, right? It takes a lot of dedication. It takes a lot of commitment. It takes a lot of overcoming fear to invest in something like this, right? To invest time, to invest money, to invest in that next level. And we deal with a lot of fear around it. Like, oh, I don't really want to invest. That feels scary. It's pushing me out of my comfort zone. We deal with all of that fear. And we talk about the costs of what it's going to cost time-wise or financially to invest. But let me ask you, have you ever weighed the cost of what it costs you to stay the same? What does that look like when a year from now, you're still hoping, wishing, and waiting for your book? What does that feel like a year from now when you're still hoping, wishing, and waiting for your book? Put yourself in those shoes for a moment. And I want you to really consider the cost of staying the same. And then I want you to be able to weigh those out. Hello. I want you to be able to weigh out those, right? And then I want you to make an informed decision because here's the reality, right? The choice is yours, the decision is yours, but so are the results, okay? So what decision can you make today that your future self will thank you for? And if you know that's stepping into this weekend intensive, send me a DM ASAP. And I promise your future self will be so grateful that you did, all right? So that is what I have for you guys today. I'm so excited for those that were able to join me. Hey, Bobby. If you have any questions as well about the Writers Intensive, feel free to DM me about that as well. I love to connect, give you insight, give you feedback, and I'm really looking forward to being able to support you with bringing your vision to life. So definitely hop over in my DMs. I'll be in there all evening, and I look forward to chatting with you super soon. Also, if you know someone that can be blessed by this message, sharing is caring, so feel free to share this as well. And yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing evening, and I'll check in and chat with you guys later. Bye, guys.